Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena.
Been a nice clean game, huh?
So Golden State will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. And it's Irving at the point guard position. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years. Ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Green left side. And stolen by Love. Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Irving against Barnes. Irving can't hit. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Love against Barnes. And stolen by James. Jumps up. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Curry kicks to Green. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's a pick by Love. Bogut against Irving. Back to LeBron. Takes it from 10. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Curry. Cleveland on defense. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
First personal foul, teams first.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level, was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was the head of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving, and it's sent back by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Barnes, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barnes has got his second bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 5.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Now Curry. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Thompson misses.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Irving attacking. Here's Love. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
Both free throws good from Love.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Irving. Left side Shumpert. Love with the screen on Barnes. The drive by Shumpert. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. As Greg was talking about Clark back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
James against Thompson. Now here's Irving. D right on him.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Love with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. It's deflected and stolen by Love. Irving with it. In the corner, it's James. Mozgov sets a screen for LeBron. The dish to Mozgov. 6 to shoot. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Thompson outside. Golden State moving it around. Green, the screen. Shoots off the screen. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Irving. Off the screen. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
There's Green with the 3. Rebound Love. Green's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And James with the basket on the assist by Shumpert. LeBron's got his second basket.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts. And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo, but he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here's Curry. He's got 7. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Bogut. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
LeBron outside. Love with the screen for James. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Curry against Irving. Here's Barnes. From 18 feet away. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Thompson. And Shumpert kicks to Love. Thompson right side. Thompson a screen on Curry. Irving can't get it to go.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's Thompson, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. It's Curry outside, but they get it back. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. The feed to Barnes. He goes up again, and the rejection by James. Right side jumper. In the corner, it's James. Thompson against Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Green. He dishes it to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got 7.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. Now here's Williams. Here's James. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Here's Iguodala. The shot will not go. Great D that time from James.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Shoots from 12. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And a nice soft touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle a touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Yeah, but how about the fight there prior to that ball being available? That's what I like and what you need to really focus on when they have plays like that.
And our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Cleveland foul calls. Tristan Thompson. First personal foul, team second.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Here is Livingston. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Green with a screen for Iguodala. And Barbosa has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Williams kicks to Varejao. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That's good from Williams.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Draymond Green. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in. And Williams drops them both. Well, and of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
Now here's Iguodala. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Over to the left wing. Here's Ezeli. Shot is off. Nice D from Varejao. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Varejao's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top, up by... And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the 2nd quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low-post presence, a big part of the success.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the 2nd. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Thompson down low with Mozgov. And it's Jefferson in at the 3. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving, really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Love outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Love.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Kept alive, Ezeli. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Thompson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Smith. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
First personal foul, team's first.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level.
He kicks to Bogut. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Feeds to Azili. Well, fade away. No good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Picked by Mozgov. And stolen by Barnes. Thompson outside to the middle. Bogut drives in. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trailing. Irving kicks to Jefferson. Love inside. He's against Azili. No luck. Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. That's a 2 from Barnes. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Irving kicks to Jefferson. The 8-footer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Curry dishes to Thompson. Bogut kicks to Curry. A 3-ball. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Jefferson kicks to Irving. And that one's good. Irving's got the game tied up here for Cleveland. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Curry passes to Thompson. Here's the screen. Irving against Curry. Back to Bogut. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Here's Barnes. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Love with the screen on Thompson. Mozgov sets a screen for Irving. And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Irving. Mozgov's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Green, he's checked in for Azili. On a switch here also for Cleveland. James is checked in. So it's the Warriors now. Outside, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's 10 points for Draymond Green.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Mozgov a screen on Thompson. Here's James. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. LeBron's got 8 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Thompson against Irving. Green, the screen. Shot clock at 5. Thompson outside. No luck. Great D that time from Irving. Cavaliers leading. James dishes to Love. Now the pass to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving up top, guarded by Curry. Irving can't get it to go.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Thompson. Bogut with a screen on Irving. Over in the corner, Barnes. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Curry against Irving. Shot from 12. Again, Irving missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Barnes kicks to Curry. Mozgov with the block. Irving passes to LeBron. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 8 rebounds in this game.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Curry dishes to Bogut.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Cavaliers?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Passes to Shumpert. From the arc. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Shumpert's got 5 points so far. You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Green.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And the shot is good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Livingston kicks to Bogut. Dishes it to Barbosa. Golden State moving the ball around. Down low. Here's Green. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes.
Iguodala.
Williams passes to Varejao. Tries yet again, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And for Varejao, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges. But that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by any other player in our league.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. Anderson Varejao hits them both. Well, Greg, you're talking about Varejao. He may play wild, but his production has backed it up. A few years ago, he averaged, Clark, over 14 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and I don't think he plays that wild. I think he just looks wild. That hair flying all over the place, and he's giving up his body. I don't know if he's necessarily a wild player as much as he just looks and appears to be everywhere at all times. Having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Outside Williams. The screen from Thompson. And Williams, here we go. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Barbosa against Shumpert. Now here is Barbosa. Guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Iguodala. Misses off the right iron. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Shumpert dishes to Williams. Iguodala against Shumpert. For 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Livingston kicks to Green. He feeds it to Barbosa. Can't get it to go. Shumpert with some nice D. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Puts up the baby hook. Varejao with the bucket, getting it done inside. Varejao's got 4 points this quarter. 1:52 left to play here in the half. Inside, Spates, and it's good. Assisting on the play with Livingston.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
The dish to Thompson. Shumpert in the corner. Here's the floater. Thompson misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Barbosa passes to Livingston. Back to Barbosa. Spade sets a screen for Barbosa. Shumpert with some nice D.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Pick by Varejao. And it's Shumpert penetrating. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors trail by 5. Iguodala dishes to Livingston. 3-pointer. Iguodala no good. Cleveland's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Outside Williams. Goes up with the stripe. Good on the jump shot. Williams has got 6 points.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers lead by 10. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the 3-point line. But, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and no turnaround.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not easy in the NBA.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit in the period was 8. with an excellent team performance in the second quarter. They were able to push ahead, scoring easily and defending with a lot more intensity, pushing out to a 10-point lead here at the half. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Percentage-wise, they were in the low 30s. That's right, low 30s from beyond the arc. That won't get it done. Every team in the league now relies on some level of consistent production from the three-point line. But if you dug yourself a hole and you aren't a three-point shooting team, that needs to change.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Green. He has 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And so here's Cleveland. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors 5. James against Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And it's Shumpert again, missing. Warriors trail by 10. Puts one up from 19. And James pulls it down. James has got his 3rd rebound on the night. The drive by Shumpert. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Amon Shumpert.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Curry. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving. Cleveland leading by 12. And Shumpert kicks to Love. Puts it up from 15. James misses. The Warriors shooting not great, 40% for the game. Barnes with it, now guarded by Shumpert. Here's Curry. And count the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. He didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Steph Curry with 1.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 13 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
To the paint, here's Bogut, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
James against Thompson. That three off the mark.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blown. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
He hits the second from the line.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
And that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Cleveland leading by 8. Irving passes to James. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Love. On the wing, Irving. Money from the wing. Irving's got 7 points. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Bogut. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. With some arc, Mozgov with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. Barnes against James. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Curry attacking. That's good. Curry's got 17 now.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
James dishes to Love. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate. Clark.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in. What a great game for Love in this one. He's got 10 points and 2 steals. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Both free throws good from Love.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Another miss by Curry.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Irving kicks to Love. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Cleveland?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Both free throws good from Love. Warriors trail by 12. Now here's Curry. He's got 17. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Here's Curry with the three, and the shot is good. Curry's got 20 points. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play, so they are equally as adept on that side of the ball. And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Thompson outside. The feed to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Bogut with a screen on Irving. Shot clock at 5. Right at the free throw line. And there's Bogut on the assist by Thompson. And it's 8 points for Bogut.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Outside Irving. Love outside. Rebound Bogut. Warriors trail by 7. Thompson passes to Curry. Lots of room. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. The Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. It's a pick by Love. Here's Irving. The shot misses. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Thompson dishes to Bogut. Love against Curry. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Bogut.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The number 1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
Some changes. Spates checked in for Azul. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 3.
You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was third in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular, years, though his shot blocking and defense were always strong.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Spates sets a screen. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision, and whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates.
Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game with the fadeaway. Thompson misses.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Williams with a clean look. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 5. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. To the wing right side. Livingston passes to Barnes. Down low. And Spates with the basket on the assist by Iguodala.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Here's Williams. Good on the shot. Williams has got 10.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Spates with a screen on Williams. Here's Livingston. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw good, Livingston. He's signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question, a rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it, and easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Barnes, and it's Barbosa in for Thompson. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Outside Williams. He dishes it to Thompson. For 3, Smith. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
James powered down with both hands.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
And they double up James. Williams kicks to James. And the shot is good. And now a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Livingston for three. Barbosa, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Barbosa's got 6.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Williams dishes to Varejao. He kicks it to James. Picked by Varejao. The drive by James. Here's Thompson. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here is Livingston. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. And it's Barbosa again missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Outside Williams. Launches it. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4. Warriors trail by 4. On the court for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. Green kicks to Barnes. No good with the triple. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Love, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Warriors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Curry passes to Thompson. Feeds it to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. But they recover it. Green, the screen. It's stolen by Amon Shumpert. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Irving against Curry. And he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Thompson against Shumpert. In the corner, Irving with it. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's foul number 2 for him.
Timothy Mozgov. His second person, first team.
Warriors trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Green with a screen for Barnes. Off the pick, and Green puts it in.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
The 10-footer. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Thompson dishes to Curry. To the inside. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Bogut the pass to Barnes. Back to Bogut. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Irving up top. He's covered by Thompson. Barnes against Irving. Outside for Curry. Fires for 3. Here's Bogut, and he banks in the layup. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Here's Mozgov, and it's sent back by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball. Pass to Bogut. Here's Barnes, and he goes in for the dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Screen by Smith. Here's Shumpert. And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Smith's shot is good. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Smith outside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's Curry. The pass to Green. Thompson outside. Green, the screen. Bogut dishes to Thompson. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to Green. And the shot is good. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Irving passes to Love. Smith right side. Kicks it to Mozgov. 11 feet away. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Passes it to Curry to take the lead. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From 18 feet away. And it's Curry with the rebound. Takes a three, and he gets it to go. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Irving dishes to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Shot from 16. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Shumpert. Picked by Mozgov. A drive by Shumpert. Dishes it to Mozgov. The rim-rattling two-handed jam. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal. Loose D here, critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Irving drives in. Here's Shumpert. Off target with his 3.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Here's Thompson, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul, team second.
Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And LeBron's subbed in for Smith. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Irving with the ball. Now Green defending. Irving attacking. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. And Andrew Bogut the bucket on the assist by Curry. 16 points for Bogut.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Here's Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
He doesn't get the second one.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. And he can extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 8. On the wing, Irving. Shot to end this cold run. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Nice shot by Bogut.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. The screen from Thompson. Irving dishes to Thompson, and it's sent back by Bogut. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And Curry, here we go, kicks it out to Iguodala. And here's Thompson, 6 to shoot. Count the bucket. Thompson's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Warriors.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
James kicks to Irving. Good on the shot.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter of this one. To the paint. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
The drive by James. To the middle, the 11-footer lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter, and it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Green, the pass to Bogut. Irving against Curry, and the wide-open shot from Green. Green missing again.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
They get it back. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from LeBron.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
Puts it up from 17. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And he commits the intentional foul. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. He has 9 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level. Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
Shumpert dishes to Mozgov. Money!
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam? That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. .16 seconds left in the fourth. LeBron, no luck. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Here's Iguodala. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. There's the dish to Dellavedova. He feeds it to Thompson. Williams for 3. No good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us how you were able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight.
You know, we missed some key shots, but in the end, we just stuck together and played good defense. You know, we helped each other out, so we played real good collectively tonight.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Andrew Bogut.
Tonight, Andrew Bogut was doing what he does best, scoring and getting under his opponent's skin and leading his team to victory. He did all the little things that you need to be a championship team. Plenty of offense, timely blocks, key rebounds. He was the guy tonight in the middle.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.